Hi, welcome to Jiva Yoga Live. My name's Jenna, and this is Ayurveda Body Types, the Ultimate Guide. Have you ever been to a party and someone comes up to you and asks for your zodiac sign? In an instant, by telling them your birthday, they know all different qualities of your personality. Well, some say that astrology is a language that comes from the natural world to tell humans a little bit more about themselves. This is a language that ancient yogis have understood for centuries, and the science of Ayurveda helps us to explain our natural body types as well as preferences and personality traits. So today I want to talk to you about your Ayurvedic body type and give you the ultimate guide to understanding yourself and others at a deeper level. So what exactly is an Ayurvedic body type? Well, let's start from the beginning. Ayurveda is a Sanskrit word that's translated to the knowledge of life. And this is the ancient medical system of India. In Ayurveda, they believe that everything is composed of elements that are seen in nature. That means you, me, the foods we eat, and also the activities that we partake in embody some elements of the natural world. There's 3 main body types in Ayurveda. These are known as doshas, and the word dosha is a Sanskrit word that translates to fault. So when the elements in your body are in balance, radiant health arises. However, when the elements are out of balance, they are at fault for causing disease or illness. The science of Ayurveda believes that elements found in nature are both the cause and the cure for disease. So let's get started. I'll give you a rundown of the 3 Ayurvedic body types so that you can know what you are in your own essential nature. This information can be used to improve your health by implementing certain diet and lifestyle habits. So the first main Ayurvedic body type is known as Vata dosha, and Vata translates to air and space. So I want you to think about the qualities of wind, outer space, and air. Some of these qualities that come to mind might be cold, dry, unpredictable, light, airy, and fast. So now, when we translate these qualities that we see in nature to the human body, someone who is a Vata body type might experience these physical qualities. They may tend to run cold in temperature, have long, thin limbs, or pale skin with visible veins. Someone who embodies Vata dosha may have trouble putting on weight and have a fast metabolism. Their digestion may also be unpredictable and weak. Some personality traits that someone who embodies Vata dosha will express will be fast talkers. They love to talk, and they love to talk at a high speed. They are prone to anxiety and fear, and they tend to forget things easily. So they might learn fast, but they're very forgetful. If they're not on a stable routine, they can be erratic or all over the place. However, these people are very flexible in terms of their plans. They also really like to be creative, and they can be seen as individualistic or loners. They don't like to conform to society's standards. They also enjoy being in motion, and they're very spiritual and creative people. Now, Vata dosha is the least stable of all of the Ayurvedic body types. So if you or someone you know exhibits a lot of the qualities I just mentioned, it's really important to ground with a stabilizing routine in order to avoid getting thrown off balance. People who are Vata in nature tend to be thrown off balance very easily. Moving on to the second Ayurvedic body type, this one is known as Pitta dosha. Now, Pitta is a Sanskrit word that translates to fire and water. So let's first think about the natural qualities that the elements of fire and water embody. So of course, fire is hot, it's sharp, transformative, and water is moist. Fire and water are also light and mobile. So when we think about translating these qualities over to a person's body type, their body might have a medium build with athletic qualities. Someone who embodies Pitta dosha tends to run hot in temperature, and they're able to build and maintain muscle easily. They have strong digestion with a fast metabolism. They also have oily skin that's tend to sunburn. Now let's look at some of the personality traits that someone who expresses Pitta dosha may have. So people who are Pitta in nature have a high tendency towards being competitive and perfectionistic. They love to compete in competitive athletic sports. They're also sharp learners, and they tend to do very well in academic environments. People who are Pitta do not like hot temperatures and would rather be in a cold climate. They're easily prone to anger and irritation. They always strive to hold positions of leadership, and they're very fiery, outgoing, and social. People who have a Pitta dosha constitution will likely have a strong urge to eat and need to eat frequently throughout the day. So a person who is Pitta in nature is more stable than the Vata element, but they can get thrown off of balance if they're trying to achieve all the time. So it's really important for a person who expresses Pitta dosha to chill out so they don't burn out. Our third and final Ayurveda body type is known as Kapha dosha. So the word Kapha in Sanskrit translates to earth and water. Again, let's think about the natural qualities that earth and water embody. The earth is stable, it's grounded, it's slow moving, and it's dense. It's wet and cold, and when water and earth combine, it creates a sticky sort of mud. So let's look at the qualities that a person who embodies Kapha dosha will express in their body type. People who are Kapha in nature tend to have larger bone structure and thick, wide limbs. They have a tendency towards putting on weight, gain weight easily, and have a harder time keeping it off. Their metabolism tends to be slower, and they don't have as high of an appetite. They have thick, oily skin and a tendency to feel cold in temperature. So let's think about the personality traits that someone who is Kaphic in nature would express. Those who are high in Kapha dosha are very loving, loyal, and nostalgic. They really value close relationships with people and enjoy slow talking over coffee or tea and sweets. People who have Kapha dosha in their constitution tend to be prone towards depression or apathy. They also may find it easy to get stuck and tend to be more sedentary in their activity levels. They might be a little bit slower to learn new information, but they remember things very, very well. And they have excellent physical and emotional resilience. So Kapha dosha is the most stable of all of the Ayurvedic body types. And for this person, it's really important that they have a source of motivation to keep them moving forward. Because of their stable constitution, it's very easy for them to feel stuck in life. So that's a rundown of the 3 Ayurvedic body types. Did any of these qualities remind you of yourself, a friend, or a family member? Now that you have a basic understanding of these 3 body types, you can use this information to know yourself on a deeper level and make changes to your diet and lifestyle that can support your health. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.